Hey everybody, this is Ryan, and welcome to another episode of Satisfactory. And oh, the efficiency is coming eventually. Eventually, it will be here. But today, oh my gosh, so today, we're tearing it all down. It's all coming down in a beautiful, beautiful mess. So, what have I been doing? So I did a little bit like I said I would. So you might notice there's no more trees. They are all gone because this entire area is going to be covered in plates soon. Yeah, that'll be fun. The next thing that is happening is I am mining that iron with that coal. And these are level 3 conveyor belts. So it is coming in as fast as it possibly can. And we got a couple things making. We got steel pipes over there, and that storage tank is actually full at this point. And then that storage tank is actually full of steel beams. And this one is slowly filling up. Why do we need these? Because this is how you make level 3 conveyor belts. Now, level 3 conveyor belts are probably overkill in a lot of this situation. And you know what? I'm gonna talk about that as we go over to mine the Caterham. Okay, so I think I have everything I need. Maybe not. There is no way to know. There is no mathematical equation that could tell us the answer. It does not exist. Believe me, I checked. I called a math scientist and I was like, hey, can this be done? And he's like, are you kidding me? Not since Albert Einstein died has anyone been able to do that calculation. So that's what he said. I'm not making this up. I sincerely wish that I was. Okay. So, it's very important that we go in the right direction. Don't want to screw that up. It's not that one. So it's going to be like, is it going to be due west from here? Nope. Okay. Well, just to the right of that tree. That should be easy enough. Okay, so what are my big plans for today? One is to get this mining so hard it can't even handle itself. And thinking I actually don't have everything I need, but that's fine. That's fine. That can go really far. I need to stretch these out as much as possible. So I'm not going to have everything I need. Now that I think about it, I'm not going to have stuff for the smelters probably, but that's okay. That's a minor thing, and that's a minor thing. Oh, unintentional hilariousness. Oh, you're a jerk. But the actual like smelting and all that is going to be happening over here. I just need to get the ore over here, and unless I use, just do it. Unless I use all my resources in building these power lines, shouldn't be a problem. And then after that, I am going to completely tear down my base. Yeah, it's going to be a great time. I may have made a flowchart. Maybe. Detailing everything that I want to include and how to do it. I mean, that would be super nerdy if I did. Like you did what? You made a flowchart? Well, I hope at least you didn't enjoy making the flowchart, because that would be ridiculous. I mean, making a flowchart because you're required to, okay, that's one thing, but don't enjoy it. No enjoyment was had making that flowchart. Believe me. Multiple versions were not made and then showed off to other people because you were proud of it. No, 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 no. That would be ridiculous. Anyway, so that's going to happen. But first and foremost, we got to get this this ore mining at breakneck speed. So I am using a level 2 miner or ore gatherer. What are they? What are they even called? A miner. Yeah, I mean that's the logical thing for him to be called. Why wouldn't you just assume that was right? So yeah, so I'm going to be using that, and they are going to be on level 3. Did I miss? I think I missed. Yep. And they are going to be on level 3 conveyor belts, hauling ass back to my base. So a lot of times the level 3 conveyor belts I think are overkill. In this situation, I don't think so. Really, when it comes to getting the ore into your smelter, I don't think it's overkill, because without the ore, nothing else can happen, right? So that needs to happen as quickly as possible. So I need to go up this. So that needs to happen as quickly as possible. No excuses. And then, like, you know, I'll figure the other stuff out, right? Like, oh, there's a bottleneck somewhere else. Okay, I'll figure that out. I'll tackle that problem when I get to it. But it's just like with the coal. I would much rather always have too much coal than not enough coal. Or any ore for that matter. And so here, you might wonder why I am building... No, we're going to do this. Okay, okay. No, I don't have my weapon equipped. Cool, cool, cool. You might be wondering, why am I building a power network all the way out here instead of just setting it up like I did for my coal? And that's because, you know, it just, that takes a lot of effort to get those trucks running, to have a source of power all the way out here. And, oh, damn it. And it uses so much power too. Those truck stops use a ton of power. And so I would have to have 2 of those going. And, you know, I would rather just have the... I wonder if I can get down there. I might have to get down there, actually. I would rather just have the fast conveyor belts doing it, because they're going to be able to do it faster anyway. So let's do it. Let's just get it done. So I am probably not going to have enough concrete. I'm going to have to run back. That's fine, though. We learned a lot on this trip. We learned a lot about ourselves. Hey, you. Hey, you jerk. Come on, do your thing already. Just do it. Okay, yeah, I don't want you guys to knock me off of my bridge. That's all it is. I'll kill you. I don't want to leave you disappointed. So I'll fight you. Okay, so there's the miner. Oh my god, I don't have to go down there. Oh, that is so great. That is so amazingly great. Alright, and so before I get too far away, let's get this bad boy hooked up to the power. So I might have to come back so I can overclock this thing. I'll see. We'll just kind of see how much ore I'm getting and how important this ore is. Because right now, all it does is make quick wire. And quick wire definitely has a lot of value, but that's the only thing it does. So we're going to watch how fast this ore comes up here, because it's pretty awesome. Look at it. Oh my god, look at it. It's so fast. It's so fast. Oh, this is so beautiful. Okay, so at this point, I am almost back to my base, and I'm going to go ahead and set this up over here. Now, the reason I'm going to set this up over here is because I'm going to tear down my entire base, and nothing's going to get built. During which time, I wish things would get built. Well, mainly the quick wire. I wish the quick wire was getting built. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up the smelter. I don't know if I can just do one. Or if I need more than that. So yeah, we are at a massive surplus of ore. I think we might even need 2 more smelters. So even with 3 smelters running, the ore is still getting backed up. But we're going to call it right there for now. So right now, overclocking that just seems like a complete overkill. I do not need to overclock that miner at all. Now, overclocking these constructors might be something that I think about. We'll see. Because I think it said 15 a minute. That is not very fast. And so here I'm back to using regular conveyor belts. And I know this stuff isn't lined up. But like I said, I kind of plan on redoing a lot of this. I plan on moving this back to my main base in some form. Once the main construction is done. But this is a lot of space. So let's see. I mean, yeah, it's producing them at a pretty quick rate, actually. Oh, it's 60 per minute. I thought it said 15 per minute. Okay. So this is going to be a lot of quick wire. And you know what? I'm just going to stand here for just a few seconds and go ahead and get 100 because I need 100 for what I need to do. Boom, there's 100. Oh my god, I'm going to have so much quick wire. It's just stupid. It is just stupid. But that's fine. Quick wire gets used in a lot of stuff. A lot of like advanced things. Like computers. So just like with everything else, I would rather have way too much than not enough, right? Okay, so back in here, we're going to come up here. Oh, quick wire, you need 100 of it. 22 minutes! Well, that's perfect because that is going to take a really long time. And, oh man, say goodbye to the base, guys. It's going. The whole thing is getting torn down. Every inch of it. It's going to be totally different when we get back. And how am I doing on power? Because I just used a lot of it. I did add a 5th coal generator. So where are we at? We are using approximately half. But a lot of my stuff isn't even running up there. So it's a little wacky right now. A lot of stuff isn't running. What is running on overclock. And overclock uses a ton of energy. So the power usage is a little funky right now. But even then, I have so much room. So, I mean, that is constantly at 100. The trucks stop. is just below 100, but when the vehicle comes back around, it's at 100. The storage facility out there, the mining facility, that is at 100%. And that's horribly optimized. I haven't even attempted to make that efficient yet. So I have enough coal for, I don't know, 30 coal power plants if I actually make this efficient. Yeah, I'm doing 5 right now. So I think I got plenty of energy. That is not a worry. Yeah, I haven't even attempted to make this efficient yet. So that's going pretty well. All right, so other than that, it is time to deconstruct the base. Oh my gosh, it is so sad. It is so sad this day has finally come. But I'm gonna bust out a flowchart that may or may not exist to help me plan everything. It's time. So my base is finally done. I fully admit I got a little sloppy towards the end here in placing power poles and where exactly these storage containers and assembly lines go. Yeah, I got a little sloppy because I was a little exhausted of building the base and I wanted to be done. But I want to give you just a quick tour of how and where everything is. How everything is. That's totally words. So basically, as you can see, all the ore comes in the back to the smelters here. Obviously, there's no smelter for limestone. And then it gets divided up, you know, naturally based on needs. Some things have splitters, some things don't. Like rods. Rods don't take very long. So rods have a splitter, and, you know, that's going to go off, and it's going to be rods and screws. Over here, plates, they take a little bit longer, so they get their own. And then there's another rods and screws over here. And then I have my copper for wire, and then I have my foundry making steel. So it comes through all the necessary constructors, and some of these go into storage bins and some of these don't. My thinking there was that if there's going to be a holdup, so like this, I've kind of got this stuff optimized now, but stators take a little while to make, right? And I'm making wire faster than I'm using it. So I want to have a storage container full of wire so I can just come here and get wire. We're always producing wire, even if we're not always using wire at this stage. Make sense? Same thing goes for my steel pipes. And see, my steel pipes are getting pretty full. A lot of that was a carryover, though, from my previous space that I had. And so that kind of continues on over there too. I forget what we're making here. We are making rotors. So yeah, that's just kind of my thinking for it was I always want to be producing. I don't want there to be a backup. Always be making something constantly, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. And so that's basically all there is to it. I've got it pretty optimized now. It's not super efficient by any means. There's definitely bottlenecks, but something is always being made. That's the big thing. Actually, I don't know. Did this finally catch up? Are we behind on rotors now? No, we're good, but we're getting down there on rotors though. We're not making rotors fast enough. I'm gonna have to look into that. Yep, you might need a power cell. But what also happened was I actually flipped the fuse on my power plants. So I had to make a 6th one to support this. And that's not even with everything running. Because my 3 forges, my quick wire setup I have over there, that's not even running right now because it's at max capacity. I have like 1,500 quick wire sitting over there. And so if that was running, this would obviously trip again. So I might have to finally optimize my coal. Man, I've been putting that off for a long time. So that's basically it for my base. You know, like I said before, the biggest thing for me is just always be building. That is the main goal. Never be held up waiting for a part. Until you get to the end here. And once you get these assemblers, then this stuff just takes too long. I'm not gonna, you know, well, I might eventually, but I'm not gonna now. I'm not gonna max that out at 100. But like this stuff, all these frames, yeah, guess what? Those are getting made into heavy duty frames pretty soon. So maybe I'll have to at that point. But also, that's kind of just, I'm letting it all save up at this point. Oh my God, so many words and so many theories that probably only work in my head and not really well in practice. That's probably the way it works. But yeah, that's it. That's my base. I did pretty good on optimizing space until I kind of got to the 4th row. And then it was just like, you go here now. You go here. I'm done. You go here. I want to turn this thing on and see what happens. Yeah, that's the way it was. So anyway, that's my base for now. And in the next episode, we are finally going to go to the final tiers. Oh my God, it's going to be so exciting. But that will come next time. And hopefully you guys enjoyed taking a look at my base. And until next time, see you guys.